The life cycle of owning a Cat machine. At point of sale, when you've decided to buy a Cat machine, we're going to introduce you to a CVA, a customer value agreement, which comes with your tractor. That ensures your services for the first year will be executed on time and by our staff, so to make sure that they're done properly. It's really important for the customers to engage in CVA process because the CVAs are tracked by GPS, so the intervals are timed with the hours on the machine.
CVAs are great because for the first couple thousand hours that you're using that piece of equipment, you have the guarantee and the comfort that it's going to be taken care of the right way, by Caterpillar spec, and Quinn knows how to do that.
Each machine has a black box, if you will, that communicates via cellular or satellite. It will report all kinds of information, whether it's fuel levels, how many hours it has on it.
It's our ability to make sure that we're on time with your services, but it's also the customer's connection to that tractor to make sure that they know what's going on with that tractor.
I know where a lot of my pieces of equipment are via satellite. I know the amount of fuel they're burning. I know fault codes. I get emails daily if there's something going on that I need to know about.
That gives eyes on the machine. It lets us continually monitor that machine for the customer. So when it comes up to those 250, 500, 1,000-hour services, we'll perform all those, either here at the facility or our field repair will go out and do them.
When we're engaged in the maintenance process of that tractor, the reliability tends to go up exponentially. When we're not engaged and customers tend to do things on their own, they often miss important steps during the maintenance process, which costs downtime.
If a dozer goes down, well, then the big guys go down, the scrapers go down. So if you have one dozer supporting 6 scrapers and that dozer breaks a track group because you've put on something that you shouldn't have, well, then they're all down.
Caterpillar and Cat dealers really make a commitment to have the best products and the best product support to make sure customers are making money off their equipment. And so really everything we do is driven by that concept, is that we want to keep our customers' machines productive and efficient and working for them.
The only way we make money is if the machines are running. So our uptime is super important. In years past, we've tried other undercarriages and they just don't pan out. The other brands don't have the uptime. They definitely don't have the serviceability that we get out of Quinn and Cat.
We use every tool we can, all the way down from a parts guy picking apart in the warehouse to the most advanced technology we have to make sure that these machines stay up and running.
Moving beyond that, kind of midlife on a tractor, somewhere in that 5,000 to 10,000 hour range, we start to have conversations with our customers about replacing major components. That might be transmissions or final drives, hydraulic pumps, engines, to extend the life of that tractor a little longer.
Every component here has an expected lifetime of machine hours. So once those are getting towards the tail end of them or they have a failure, that's when they come in to get rebuilt. We pull the engine, torque converter, transmission, axles out of it, and then those get rebuilt.
In this bay right now, this is an engine that we did a complete teardown, replaced all the internal components on it. This thing had an engine failure, so this isn't a complete machine rebuild, this is just a component rebuild. After we rebuild a component, we send it over to the dyno because they're gonna take it and they're gonna put it through its paces.
Once an engine's completed, we'll move it into the dyno room, hook it up, and we'll run it and we'll put it under load to make sure that we're achieving the horsepower that we should be on that engine. It's important to do that for quality, to make sure that that engine's running at its best and that the repair process was done complete.
From there, we go into the full rebuild of a tractor. So at about 10,000 hours and beyond, we start talking to customers about relifing the tractor. So when we rebuild a tractor, we literally take it down to the frame, certify all the components on it, and rebuild it back to brand new. So that tractor is certified by us and Cat that it's new again. And so new serial number, new tractor, new warranty, everything. And you get to go on your way with a second life.
Right now what we're doing is we brought in this machine that's doing a rebuild on it. So we took it down to the frame, brought it back together, and we're we rebuilt the engine, transmission, front, rear axles, the cab, any hoses, lines, electrical that needs to get updated for it to get a second life.
The good thing about rebuilds is they're a fraction of the cost of new. So instead of purchasing a brand new unit, we could essentially save 60% on a rebuild.
It's really important when you buy Cat to know that there's a rebuild process. We're a premium product, and we don't shy away from being a premium product, but we also build these tractors to be rebuilt. Along the way, we're going to help them extend the life of that tractor. And then when its first useful life is over, we're going to help them re-life that tractor. It is the most comprehensive solution for customers out there. When you compare Caterpillar and the dealership network to other manufacturers and their dealer network, those dealerships and those manufacturers don't hold a candle to what the Caterpillar dealer network can do and what Caterpillar can provide.